How's it? It's good seeing you this week. So this is Just My Imagination, Temptations. And what we're gonna see here is kind of groovy way to feel this and count it. So that's clearly quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you double that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have one doing 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And that feels like quarters, but those are 2 eighth notes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Or down, 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 which is what we're gonna do with the rhythm. And then another one is a half note. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So when we get that feeling, that rhythm, we hear it on the hi-hats like a. So we also feel that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So the inflex is on the 3. I do like kind of like a rest, rest, rest. But you can do all down, 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 and then give it a little inflection on the 3. What we're doing is basically making this 4/4 and have an inflection on the 3/4. So it sounds like a triplet. What I'm feeling out here is a C major, but if we play that C major open with these 3, they're all legato, and I want them to be staccato, off and on. So I played this version, which is the F, scooting up, I'm sorry, not the F, A major, second fingering, B flat major, B major, C major. So I have this. So C major. Oh, they get a little too funky at the end there. I'm gonna go back to the beginning just for the rhythm here. So the intro, of course, has just the groove setting it. The way I start songs like this, if I'm singing, I'll just do like a. So a little pause right there. Instead of playing the C major open with the 3 open notes, you can play it here like you would play the A, but scooting it all the way up, 3rd fret. Or you can play the G major at the 7th, because that's a C. G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. This G works inside this open because G is in the key as the 5th, C, D, E, F, G. However, if you played like a C sharp with that G there, you would still get that funky dissonance that we get down here by doing the same thing. It just don't work. So what we do is we use this as the open note here. If you want to, you could visualize this note as being the same as that note because they are. And what I like is just playing the F shape up here because that gives us that awesome triangle and then covers that one weird note. So the feeling I had with that is still the and then I bar up the 5th fret and then play the pinky up there on the 9th fret. Thusly, you're doing a C major basically, but you're scooting that all the way up to the 5th fret. So you have a C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, right there. So C, F. Then you can tool around with the other ones. One thing I wanted to point out about all these tunes, even this one, Just My Imagination, is try and have fun with the melodies. The little lick that we did that I'd like you to try stems out of sliding and hammers. So pull off slides and hammers are like the next step of awesomeness. What we can do is try and do the first finger, slide from the first by doing a pluck, following through, and then letting that note have a little decay time. Nice and solid. Try the other finger, another finger. So second finger, second finger. Third finger. Pig 8. Whew. I haven't done that one before, really. Especially not with that finger. So long story short, as I said, practicing, practice, practice. If you just do these over and over again, you will get really good at doing it no matter what you do. Right way, wrong way, upside down, laying down, underwater. You will get really good at doing this if you just practice it. Doesn't matter if it's sports. Doesn't matter if it's chemistry. If you do something over and over again, you get better at it. So, for this week, and then the one that I'd like you to see is the C note, G note, and then slide up to the A and then back to the G. Something along those lines. Have fun with moving those up, and you'll find that inside the, well, it's just my imagination running around with me. You can use those notes. The way I was doing that is flat bar against the G and the C note right there. G and the C. G, A, C. So thumb, thumb, pluck, thumb, thumb, pluck, thumb, thumb, pluck, thumb, 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 thumb. In fact, you don't even have to do a double thumb pluck. You could just do a hammer on. Thumb, hammer on, pluck. Boom, bum, boom, bum, boom, bum, boom. And try doing it up the fretboard. Check that out. I'm going to throw you another video for another Temptation songs just because they're great. But the feeling on this one is going to be this. Has this ooh in the beginning. You can do this kind of any reggae style you want. You can do it on a calypso. You can do it just straight quarters. You can do silent quarters and subdivide it. But when it comes in, each day in my window, I watch her as she passes by. What I'm feeling here is a down, 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 inflection, flexion, flexion, inflection. Going through the never girl like her is a truly dream come true. So this is a great one for that. Our rhythm on the right hand could have a here's an interesting up, down, down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Something along those lines. Develop it in your own, and when you're doing this, make sure you can hear the melodies over the top. Tell me what you think of the song harmonies as well. Great voices. Anyway, it's great seeing you. Hello.